The conflict line. To live here is to live with hope. To live here is to live with constant uncertainty.
ההחלטה העיקרית הייתה להביא את ועד הפועל לצפון.
The main decision was to bring the task force to the north, to see the situation today, to feel what the local people are feeling, and to bring solidarity of the Jewish people from all over the world. After 22 years in Lebanon, Israel's northern border suddenly and dramatically changed. But does the change herald peace and prosperity? It is still too soon to judge.
We spoke to people who live there, and on one hand they are enjoying the quiet at the moment and hope that it would continue. On the other hand, there is an anxiety because of the one simple fence separating between them and the Lebanese.
The group's first objective was to understand the unique situation of Metula, Israel's finger in Lebanon.
We are the only place in Israel that we have a border three sides of Metula. We're really the finger of Israel inside Lebanon. Especially today, in these days, we don't have a border. We don't have an army and security zone, and we don't have a fence. We don't know what will be in the future.
Just minutes away at the good fence, once the location of the friendliest relations between Israel and her Arab neighbors, now daily rock-throwing battles test the patience and nerve of IDF soldiers.
The northern front with Lebanon is the front that keeps the northern command busy most of its time.
After the opening briefing, the members of the Zionist General Council set off to see the situation with their own eyes. This group visited the village of Kfar Raja to understand their unique circumstances. Kfar Raja is the only Alawite Arab village in Israel.
Maps of mandatory period do point to the fact that this place was divided, that the border ran somewhere in the middle.
The citizens have no desire to have their village torn apart, and none have any previous citizenship or connection to Lebanon. This land was once Syrian. The village people consider themselves to be Syrian. What will be in the future? No one knows. The other groups of delegates visited various northern Jewish settlements on the conflict line.
That the people here under the difficult conditions, they are living quietly, they try to do their best, and they continue their life here. What is maybe a little bit difficult for us to imagine it in Europe.
We visited Kibbutz Manara and met with people who are the second and third generation living there. They told us their stories. The fence of Mizgav Am, the fence of Margaliot, the fence of Zarit and Dovev, the fence of the kibbutz or moshav, that is also the borderline of the state of Israel. These people are the chalutzim, the pioneers. Despite the years of uncertainty, despite the anxiety, despite the constant interruptions in business and daily life, most northern residents are committed to living here. I love Kiryat Shmone. I've lived here for 47 years and I won't leave until I die. Our work is to give these people strength and support. That's our job. I think our objective is the opposite. We didn't come here to give the northern residents strength. We came here to get strength and inspiration from them. The visit gave the members of the Zionist General Council a new perspective on the needs of northern residents and a new perspective on Zionism within post-Zionist Israel.
Israelis who live on the borders are living in the most dangerous parts, but they are the defenders who are going to keep the country whole and will help to maintain this center for Jews from all over the world.
I think you all are heroes for staying here. I hope you will continue to live here, and I hope that, please God, you will enjoy complete security to develop the country and to show what can be done in such a small country but with such magnificent people.
And we are saluting them, how brave they are to continue to live, hopefully in peace, near the Lebanese-Israeli border.
In a message of solidarity, in an effort to support business and industry during a time of great uncertainty, the task force decided to cancel some 156 million shekels in loans to northern residents and communities. While the Zionist movement normally focuses attention on the diaspora, this visit crystallized the vision for the future of Zionism inside Israel. This Congress of the World Zionist Organization was concerned with two main issues. The first, the border issue, particularly touched us, and that was the reason for our visit here in the north. We will go from here to meetings with the Jewish agency, the Sochnut, to make serious decisions in the name of all Jews, to commend those people living on the conflict line. The second issue is central to the national agenda, and that is, how can we promise that Israel will continue to develop as a Jewish democratic state? Solidarity and Zionism, from the conflict line to the future of Israel. The Zionist movement started, or was the cornerstone, of the creation of the State of Israel. I think the main objective of the task force and the World Zionist Organization on this trip is that, perhaps from here in Metula, we will end up writing in the history books of Zionism that this was the place where decisions were made about how to protect the future of the State of Israel.